So you know what I'm thinking about, is how I've never really put too much into my image. I'll do little things, like I've always worn, a little eyeliner, or I've always tried, I don't anymore, I can't lie. This is literally not even brushed out of the shower, slept on when it's wet. This is all it is. But even back in my day, I've never ever put too much into it. I've always tried to make it look like I didn't care. Even if I did care, I always made it look like I didn't care, because just if I always, like, the girls with their boobs up and the girls with their all of it done all the time looking fabulous, that's a huge responsibility, a huge image to maintain. Always stay the same weight, stay the same look, perfect and together. And too much things change for me. Everything's always different, everything's always changing. I can't always have all of that done, and I don't want anyone to want to hang out with me, like me, trust me, interested in me. I don't want any of that because of the way I look. If they started liking me when I was chunkier, or when I had, full face of acne, and they liked me when I was, had tape on my glasses, then, they obviously are around for something different. And my mom always told me, because I always had really bad acne, I was really self-conscious. She said, "They don't see it, honey." And I'm like, you're my mom, you have to say that. She's like, "No, they really don't. Your personality is louder than your looks. Like, it introduces you before, before they see you, you introduce yourself with your energy," kind of thing. And I was just like, by the way I sheltered myself and always sat alone, and people always still came to me, I always looked at them like, do you see who you're talking to? Why are you talking to me? You should be at the pool table. Like, why are you talking to me? I was like, maybe my mom's right, And after a while, I'm like, I'm always going to be in the friend zone. I'm always going to be the person that everyone wants to talk to and one-on-one chats with. Like, never the one who's going to be invited to the parties. Never the one who's going to be invited to prom. Like, I'm just going to always be that energy girl, not the girl who's gorgeous or whatever. And I started getting used to that. And then I was just like, hey, I'm saving time, I guess, right? So I just think when you don't always have to have it all together, it's not going to be as shocking when you don't have it together. Maybe it'll feel a little bit more real when people are around you for different reasons, like your dreams and your goals and your ambition and your talks and your journey. They're after those things. When you're real and it's not all about this cover that we're putting out there, I mean, things just get a little deeper, a little better. I just think that's kind of important. Like, let's give a little less shits about what we look like and all the time we put into it. Do what makes you happy, for sure. I mean, if you don't like a unibrow, then wax it, but don't ever feel made to do that, because you do have an image to maintain. Like, most marriages end in divorce, and it's like probably one of the things is when you started dating her, she always had a bra on, and she always had her makeup done, and she never let you see her pimples, and she was always shaved and taken care of. And when you marry her, you see, oh man, she has hair, oh my gosh, she farts. Like, if you just keep it real all the time, you would avoid that. I don't know.